It's been a minute since we've done an Around the W, but I'm so glad to be back and doing it with you again. But we do have to jump right on in, because you know what happened recently, and the way that the WNBA has been starting this season even has been acknowledging what has happened to Brittney Griner. She was detained back in February 17th of 2022, and it was declared recently by the US government as of May 3rd that it is actually being wrongfully detained. So with that being said, they told us to make some noise, make sure the word is out there. So, I mean, it's just an awful situation.
This has got to be the most terrifying thing if you have a family member or loved one. When the news first broke, not a whole lot of chatter, very quiet as the family was asking for privacy as they're trying to navigate this very delicate situation. It's a legal and political mess with Russia, who's in a terrible climate as it is. But as of late, and Brittney's pre-trial detention got pushed back to June, not a whole lot of progress. You're starting to see now a bit of impatience.
Yep.
And Brittney's wife, Sherelle, on a national platform is now speaking out to the league, asking for a call to action, in particular to the White House. Please help me bring BG home. The WNBA has always been on the forefront of their voices, and their most important voices happen to be their players. And we can educate ourselves on what's going on and try to be part of the cause by checking out wearebg.org. We see the shirts, we see the court, and this league will continue to use their voice to not only bring home their record breaker, their all-star, their gold medalist, but their wife and their daughter, and someone we've all loved watching play the game we love so much.
But we know how close-knit the WNBA is, so really it feels like they're losing a sister by not having her on the court right now. But we do have to get to the on-court action, so let's talk about some Las Vegas Aces. All right, Amy, I want to start off by talking about Kelsey Plum, because she's gotten everybody's attention. She's certainly gotten my attention, because she said F the bench, referring to the fact that she is a starter in this league, and she knows it, and so does everybody else. Now, she was 6th Woman of the Year last year, averaging about 14 points per game, and this season, she's already closer to 20 points per game.
And this is what's making Vegas, in my opinion, the funnest team to watch out the gate. They're 8-1, they're number 1. I know it's early, but all 5 starters are in double digits, and it's perfect for Becky Hammon and the pace and space system that she wants to play with. They are leading the WNBA with 92 points per game. They're also ranked number 1 in 3-point percentage, total threes made, so they like to shoot the ball. The question for them is going to be depth and defense. They are also ranked number 1 in blocks and rebounds. I know it's early, but again, clearly the front runner favorites, the Vegas Aces.
Absolutely. We also got to talk a little bit about the Atlanta Dream as well. Rhyne Howard has been making waves since she touched the league. Now, she was the number 1 pick out of Kentucky, playing for the Atlanta Dream. She signed with Jordan Brand, but she has been making a little bit of history for herself as the first rookie to win Eastern Conference Player of the Week in her first week of action. The last person to do that was back in 2002. Can you guess who that was?
Originally, I thought it was Diana Taurasi. It's hard to not. I know it's around the same era, but it is Tamika Catchings,
exactly.
Right? When you look at Rhyne Howard, she's a 6'2" guard. Remember, 3 months ago, she was wearing a Kentucky jersey. She graduates that program, one of the top 3-point shooters that they've ever seen. She's brought that right into the WNBA. She's ranked number 2 in total threes made. It's only been a handful of games, but her numbers have dipped a little bit as of late. That's because she gets scouted, and teams and defenses in particular are locking in against her. So she comes out with a career high in assists. We know what a rookie looks like when they can score and then they can facilitate, right? And so again, it's only a couple games, it's a small sample size, but when you look at a player like Rhyne Howard, it's hard to not get excited about what the future holds. And you also have to give credit to the Atlanta Dream head coach in her first year, Tanisha Wright, who's putting the young rookie in a position to be successful.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for the rest of the WNBA season and going around the W with you, Amy.